Good afternoon from the Central Illinois Weather Network. I'm Larry Eastep. We do have a number of tornado warnings continuing this afternoon with this line of storms that started about midnight last night that has just marched across numerous states throughout the morning hours and into the afternoon, creating tornado warnings all along its path. You can see the warnings coming and going here in this loop from Storm Predator. Now the warnings mainly over parts of eastern Kentucky, eastern Tennessee, and extreme northeastern Alabama, moving into portions of Georgia, northern Georgia here in the next few minutes with these cells. Tornado warnings, severe thunderstorm warnings. The line pretty much now is along the I-75 corridor and just to the west. It has now passed through Louisville, Kentucky, Cincinnati, Ohio, and Nashville, Tennessee, now approaching portions of Huntington, West Virginia, eastern Kentucky, and the Knoxville Tri-Cities area are right under the gun. Let's go to a couple of close-up radars here, and we'll give you some details on these warnings in effect. The National Weather Service in Morristown has issued a tornado warning for extreme northern Bradley, Loudoun, McMinn, southern Meigs, and Monroe County in East Tennessee until 4:15. At 3:27, National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a tornado-producing thunderstorm capable of producing winds in excess of 60 miles an hour also. This tornado moving northeast at 45 will affect the areas of Sweetwater, Madisonville, Loudoun, Englewood, Nyota, Philadelphia, and Monroe. In addition to this tornado, 1-inch sized hail is also possible. You can see additional severe storms just to the east of Murfreesboro right now, and we'll zoom in here on this particular cell that has a tornado warning in effect. Again, this tornado warning here for Bradley, Loudoun, McMinn, Meigs, and Monroe County in Tennessee. This was a report of a funnel cloud this would have been about 15 minutes ago, spotted along County Road 750. And that now is a very small cell here, but it is moving right toward the Knoxville area. In fact, if we put a Storm Tracker Plus Pathcast on this from its current location and extrapolate the movement here with that to the northeast at around 45 miles an hour, which is what the National Weather Service is calling this here, this would put this in Monroe by 3:08. And the Knoxville area by 3:46. So definitely something to watch out, folks in Knoxville. Also, we'll head down here a little further south. Let's go to the Birmingham, Alabama radar, and these popcorn storms all the way down to Montgomery, Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, just firing up all over parts of Alabama, and these will continue during the next couple of hours ahead of this front, which right now sits over to, well to the west of Huntsville, actually over portions of northern Mississippi up through middle Tennessee. We're going to see these storms continue to develop. You can see all the tornado warnings here. We've got 5 tornado warning boxes right here. I would watch these storms to the south of Birmingham and Tuscaloosa as these show signs of strengthening. Any of these cells could become supercellular and create damaging winds with sustained winds along this entire line around 40 miles an hour. Wind gust possible around 65 or 70 with any of these storms. Let's zoom in here a little closer. I want to show you these storms. We're going to go up to this. First of all, I also can tell you a PDS tornado watch. You don't see those, that white outline there around that watch, in effect until 5 p.m. The SPC Storm Prediction Center doesn't issue very many of those each year, but when they do, it means a particularly dangerous situation. Look at this image here. We zoomed in a little closer. I want to call your attention here to this cell just to the west now of Chattanooga. This particular cell here, a very small cell again, Franklin County, Tennessee, 3:15. Your warning's in effect, Central Time. And that will trek to the north of Chattanooga, but could affect portions of Knoxville throughout the next hour or so. More of a concern right now just to the south of Huntsville. This particular storm is tracking right toward the Chattanooga area and does have a report of a possible tornado. This tornado warning until 3:15 for Jackson, Madison, and Morgan County in Alabama. Tornado warning for Coleman County in Alabama until 3:30. Tornado warning for Walker and Winston County until 3 p.m. Central Time. A tornado warning for Calhoun, Etowah, and St. Clair counties in Alabama until 3:30, and a tornado warning for Fayette, Lamar, and Walker County until 3:30 Central Time. So there is no shortage of tornado warnings in effect for all of these areas. Back to Storm Predator here, you can see these storms just firing up in this loop as we look from the Knoxville radar out at the long range. You can see the northern end of this is mainly a damaging wind threat now, moving into the Huntington, West Virginia area with severe thunderstorm warnings in yellow. But as we get down further along this line, you get these storms ahead of this front, and that's where we're seeing these tornado warnings with each of these individual supercells and also along the line of storms. So again, a number of tornado warnings in effect, and we will continue to monitor the situation throughout the afternoon. Another warning here we didn't give you in effect for about another 6 minutes or so for west central Clay, south central Jackson, and northern Laurel County. That's in Kentucky until 4 p.m. And we will again keep an eye on this. A very serious situation now moving into a number of metropolitan areas. Huntington, West Virginia, down to Knoxville, Tennessee, and areas even to the north of Atlanta and Chattanooga could see these storms in their area very soon. I'm Larry Estep with the Central Illinois Weather Network.